looks so nice.
Wow. That's cool, right?
Look at that.
Hello, how's it going? Welcome to my temporary kitchen. I hope you are well. Today, we're doing something that I haven't done for actually a very long time, a surprisingly long time. There's a couple of reasons for that anyway, but I walked into my garage and I went, ooh, hey, haven't seen you for a while. And no, it wasn't my wife, it was this. Yes, oh, I've shown it the wrong way. There we go. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the legendary mini kit. My mini food apparatus for making miniature foods and things like that. I haven't done one for, I think it's well over a year. If you have missed the ones I've done so far, I do have a marathon at the end of this video. There's a whole playlist full of them. I've done mini pizzas, loads of other stuff like that. And, well, I stopped doing it because like everyone was doing it, which is basically what YouTube is. Control C, Control V, and it was getting really weird because people were literally buying animals to go, oh look, here's my mini thing for my mini pug to eat. I mean, not mini pugs. Right, Amy? Not a mini one of you, is it? And it's kind of like that, almost with the giant food as well. Everyone does it now. It's like, okay, I'll try and do something else. But I saw this and I just remembered that we had this amazing kit that we put together and some really fun ways of doing it. So today we're going to do a Caesar salad. I was going to fill this video with loads of Julius Caesar related puns, but it turns out he's got nothing to do with Caesar salad, and I could see the comments box below correcting me of that. But Caesar salad was actually invented by a chef called Caesar Cardini in 1924, and Caesar salad has its own national holiday on July the 4th, which is also American Independence Day. Good coincidence, I guess, because it's very popular food. And the original recipe did not contain anchovies, which would also offend Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and mean that I didn't have to buy an anchovy for this. You can actually use Worcester sauce. That was actually what was originally used. Traditional Caesar salad only contains one large crouton and no grilled chicken or bacon. Well, we're making lots of croutons. We're doing lots of chicken and bacon. Less mini food. I just love this kit that we made. A lot of you guys sent me in these bits. I really, really appreciate it. I don't think we're going to need a rolling pin today. We've got a whisk. We're probably going to need this, my old medicine thing that the kids used to use. Cowpole was amazing. I don't know if any of you had that when you were younger. It was so tasty. Then they did an adult version when you got to like 11. It was horrible. And then we've got all our implements there. And of course the rules are, by the end, the Caesar salad must fit on the naff rip-off Winnie the Pooh plate. All right? Right, we are going to have to cook our chicken and bacon up. So I'm going to get some oil and put it into there. Little holster for that. Put that to one side. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is get some bread. I've got this craft knife which is quite sharp. And I'm not a keen arts and crafts fan. This knife was purely for mini foods. That was commitment. Now if I just pick little pieces like that, there we go. Okay, so apart from this big bit, it looks like a bit of a pillow. That is going to be our croutons, ladies and gents. So next up we're going to use our mini grater. We're going to try and use a few different sizes of this because we've got ingredients that need it. This was the smallest lemon I could find. So we'll just shave that a little bit. Look at I love that. That's probably way too much. So I'll just push that up there out of the way. So this is a block of Parmesan. This is some like longer strips. So hopefully this will give us some actual mini Parmesan shavings. There you go. Look at that. That's amazing. I mean, we probably don't need much of that at all. Some people would probably say you can never have too much Parmesan in a Caesar salad. Hello. So we did the lemon on this side. This side's a bit wider. Here is a garlic clove. Again, the smallest one I could find. And we need a little bit of that in our sauce. Okay, so I'm grating that right down until I don't have a thumb left. Brilliant, there we go. This is surprisingly fun. I miss doing this. Now, I'm just gonna get those croutons to one side because they have their own pan time. There we go, nice. And then this, I don't know why anchovies are in Caesar salad. Like, how did that change from Worcester sauce in that original recipe? This is an anchovy. There we go. Extremely salty things. I'm gonna need a second craft knife to help me with this. I mean, normally you'd whiz it up, so we've got to try and mash that in a minute, but I'm just gonna get a little bit. Oh, that's actually working as a whizzy up thing. I'm just gonna have to just quickly finely chop it like this. I remember I've got my trusty pedicure, or was that manicure kit? I don't know. I don't do those sort of cures, or any cure. I'm not a doctor. Maybe these things are going to help to cut the anchovies? Maybe not. Oh, what about this thing? That's a nail file, I think. Let's see if we can just squish it. There we go. I'll just squish it down and then slice it across. Okay. Okay. I guess it wasn't hoping to be working with anchovies. Maybe more some nails. And it was this contraption that helped me make a homemade mini fried egg as well. That was very helpful. So in there, we're gonna add, this is some white vinegar, just a little drop of that, which is also amazing at cleaning glass and shower screens. We found out the other day. Random fact for you. We're gonna put in that lemon zest, the garlic, and most of the Parmesan. And we're just gonna whisk that through. Oh no, I forgot my anchovies. How could I forget? In there you go. All right, whisk that through. All right, the sauce is ready. Okay, so this is a mini chicken fillet that you buy in the shop. So you get chicken breast, chicken fillets, chicken thighs, all that stuff. This is a mini fillet, the smallest one I could get. And what I was planning on doing was actually cooking the whole thing and then slicing it up. But I kind of feel like that would be cheating. We really do not want this to burn, but of course with it being chicken, we want it to cook through. There we go, lots of little chicken pieces there. So yeah, I'm getting my raw meats out of the way. This is some bacon. It's quite nice cutting bacon, it's quite therapeutic, like a carpet. And I'm just gonna, this is smoked bacon as well. Gonna get this like that. Normally you would cook the chicken first because it's fatter, but these are such small pieces, you can probably cook at the same time. Just like all the videos on my channel though, I started doing this, really, these fun videos to try and inspire people to go, oh yeah, that's funny, and then be like, oh, so he taught himself how to cook, and then you could go learn how to make a normal Caesar salad. Because the steps are exactly the same, except you just don't have to do these really fiddly, horrible bits. In this little vessel, I have some vegetable oil for frying that chicken and bacon, and it's gonna get fried up in one of these little pans. I've got to watch out for the flames because they tend to go around the pan, but we'll make it work, and that's what we're cooking the croutons in too. So I might as well add my oil, almost coming out the top, to the pan anyway. Oh my gosh, that's actually quite a lot of oil. That's gonna cook it quite quickly. And I'm gonna use my tweezers to sit the chicken in. I've got another whisk that I can use because I lost my wooden spoon. Bingo. So that's ready to go. And this other pan where the croutons are gonna go, actually running out of implements here. We'll use this little, I don't know what that is. Look at that, that's like an angry thing, like an insect. Just to scoop our butter out because we're gonna toast the croutons. We're gonna char them, we're gonna brown them in butter rather than oil. And if you're wondering why I haven't got the lettuce out of the pack yet, I'm gonna do that right at the last minute because for some reason for me with lettuce, whenever I leave it out for even 2 minutes, it just tends to go brown around the edges. So I want it to look good. We're just gonna chop that up. Let's cook. Out of all the hob rings, that is the smallest one. So I'm gonna get it on a really low flame. And look, it doesn't want to stand up. Yes, okay. I'm using the whisk and I can hopefully, the chicken's kind of merged together a little bit. I can break it up a little bit as we cook. The scary thing is, I forget that there's actually a flame behind here right now. So I need to really keep this moving and be careful. Right, look, there is a flame, honest. Oh, it's really hot, wow. I can feel the heat. Just trying to bring the contrast down in the camera a little bit because you can see the chicken has gone from being transparent to actually like white and starting to cook through already. Amazing. And you might be able to hear, yeah, you hear that? Look, the oil, it's cooking. Oh, and if you lose any down there, you can grab a fondue fork, like so. Another useful tool, and put it in there. I'm using the whisk to break down the chicken into smaller pieces, but it is getting a little bit dangerous now, so I'm gonna finish this off, and the next thing you'll see is hopefully this browned, because you can see it's starting to brown already. Oh, as it cools down, look. The chicken is appearing. The bacon is appearing. Ah, you can really see the segregation there. Love that. So before that was cool, it's crouton time. I need to really keep my eye on this because this is not going to take very long at all. Right, that butter's melted already. It's foaming. The croutons are going in. I'm going to use that same whisk, might as well. And as long as I get them coated in that butter, these croutons should not take long at all. And I've even got dogs drinking while this is going on. Look at that tongue action. Amazing. racing! Oh my god, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's a race. Who's gonna win? Anyway, I got bread to cook. Look at that. Look at the colour. Can you see? Look. This is brilliant. A little bit longer, but we're literally at a split second where it's going to be burnt. So I'm going to take that. Yeah, done. Look at that. Croutons. Romaine calm, people, but I couldn't get any romaine lettuce in the supermarket. With the lockdown, some things are harder to get than others. So this is just a standard lettuce, or 3 leaves held together. And I'm just slicing them like so, with those scissors, which come in so handy. And I'm just going to sort of just like prune it to create little salad leaves. And in case you couldn't tell by now, folks, this is actually the last step. So we can really just go really jagged on this, just do whatever we want, and pile it nice and high, and bask in the glory of our salad the size of a thumb, hopefully. All right, we're shaping up good for it to fit on this plate right now. I've just got some more cheese to one side if needed. But what we're gonna do, first of all, is get ourselves a mini mixing bowl, of course. We're gonna get like half of our lettuce leaves. We're gonna drizzle in a little bit of sauce. Some chicken and bacon, and a couple of croutons, like literally 3. And I'm gonna whisk it together. I mean, normally you would toss it, or I really want to get my hands in, but let's not go there. Every single lettuce just reminds me of Big Macs. So anyway, I'm just going to spoon that on. Yes, this is going to fit. I'm doing it with the whisk, which is quite tricky. So I'm just going to add a little bit more to it. Just placing the croutons on. Just a smidgen more dressing. Oh my gosh. And then just crumbling on some more Parmesan. Yes! That is so good, but don't take my word for it. Here is a medium-sized egg, what I normally do for scale, but hey, why don't we barry it up a little bit? Yes, my cheeky Back to the Future reference earlier. Here is Lego character Marty McFly, and the egg is rolling along the table. There's Marty McFly and Doc Brown for scale. Look at that. That is blooming awesome. Hey kids.
Yeah.
You're just waiting there for me to sort of say, enter. So you're gonna help me.
That looks so nice.
That's cool, right?
Look at that.
It's
Cool.
1 gigawatts of Caesar salad, the size of your teardrops. Mrs. B, you like Caesar salad, right?
I do like Caesar salad, yes.
Right, okay. You get 1 shot at this. Literally, you can have it in a shot glass or off the plate. What do you fancy?
Go off the plate.
Yeah? Nice. I'll make you kids one as well. You can have a full-size one.
Yes.
I just don't want you to eat it. It looks awesome. Oh, don't do that, Mrs. B. Mrs. B's got this thing where she really analyses food, and you'll make a meal and she'll always leave, no matter what it is, no matter how much she likes it, she'll leave a teeny speck, and you're on your stool.
Where's
It's your
the chicken?
emotional moment. Where's the chicken? It's in there. It's masked by the lovely sauce and the bacon. Okay. If you don't want it...
I'll go for it.
All right, go.
Okay.
And if you've missed any other mini food videos whilst Mrs. B's tasting it, do check out the playlist. If you've got any suggestions that I haven't done, let me know down below. I've done chicken nuggets, pizza, mini mug cake. I can bring them back if you want. But I enjoyed it today. Did you like it?
It's like a meal in one mouthful.
It is a meal in one mouthful, and you have left. You have done it. You've done it. Oh,
Tasty.
I want some more. Right.
Well done.
You don't have to make it mini. Make a standard size Caesar salad. Hopefully that inspires you. Thanks so much for watching. That was fun. Enjoy it.
I did, thank you. My first ever mini food.
It's a good diet, the mini food diet. See ya.
Check your level, player. No matter what your style, the kitchen's for me. Simon's moustache, goatee, maybe all 3.